some kids here helping us, and they're building a raised bed right now, I think, to put the roses in. So that's something. We got all the other plants in. I'll show you. We've had the kids here helping us again today, and they've been able to put the wood chips in all the rows this time and finish it out. It looks fantastic. We've opened the back gate here. That way they're able to move easily without having to go through the chicken yard. Wood chip pile. They're able to take it over to the garden. So it's been a real blessing to have them do that for us. It looks so nice with the wood chips. It just finishes things off. And I hope it helps with weed suppression, because that has been coming into all the beds, of which now I need to go weed. We have tomatillos already growing. It's wonderful. But in this bed, the morning glory has taken over as usual, because it's right outside the bed and it just comes in here. I finally got some wood burned in the pile over there, but we still have a lot of scrap wood in there, and weeds have taken over the top of it. So that's another project. So let's see what I can do with the weeding right now. I don't know if you have had a problem with morning glory, which I'm pretty sure is what this is. But the worst part is you dig down, try and find the roots, and you keep going and you follow them, and they just break off. You just kind of pull and you never get to the bottom. They're just break off, and sometimes you get long roots, but most times you don't. And you just gotta know that you won't have another round in a few weeks. It's one of those that are so hard to get rid of. But they also choke everything out, so it's important to keep trying. I know it's kind of a pain. I just kind of put my hand under the dirt and pull and break it off. Right now we have a real problem with all these seeds that have been blowing around. They're starting to take root, but they're pretty simple to pull out, not a big deal. The next thing we have to worry about, as soon as it starts getting a little warmer, we've had so much rain, we haven't had a problem yet, but I've noticed some baby grasshoppers or crickets or whatever they are. I think they're grasshoppers because they come out in the daytime and they're green. But they will devastate my garden. So I will be making some of my concoction soon. Oh, I need to get these tomatoes. Give them, not the tomatillos, the tomatoes here. Need to get some cages and get them standing up a little better. But that's our next step here. So I just finished weeding out these 2 beds of all the morning glory. You can see all my weeds along the way. And I've been sharing my space with a little bitty bumblebee. And there was a bigger one too, but he went away. Such a little one. I'm sure it's a different variety. I just don't know what the name is. But while I was doing that, the beds look amazing. I realized pulling out these morning glory are actually a very good thing, because it actually allows me to aerate the soil. Because that's one of the problems we have here with our soil, is it gets so impacted that it gets so hard that it's hard to water. But I want to show you what the guys have been doing over here in Yavanna. See, this is the morning glory. It just grows everywhere. These guys are actually blooming, and then they choke out everything. So that's why I don't want to climb them on my tomatoes. But look, I got the roses in. We actually have some blossoms coming, some blooms, which will allow us to make maybe a batch or 2 of jam this year. We might have a low supply on our rose jam this year, but doing the best we can. And then we also planted the gooseberries. We found those at a local nursery. And then our dear friend gave us some currants that we put in here, and some raspberries. I know they don't look magnificent, but we only need them to live. Get a good root system. They do generally root very well, and then next year we should have some nice raspberry plants. So we'll see how they do. And that's about it for this video as far as the garden goes. We just keep plugging along, and we'll see you at market.